Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Today my group will present about function of management in Apple company. Will presented by Nurul Farhana binti Hasran, Nurul Adlina binti Adnan, Nur Amira Atira binti Junidi, Nur Atira binti Abdurrahim, Muhammad Shahir bin Ahmad Kamil, and Muhammad Mukri bin Muhammad Yani. Next is the introduction. Apple Company is among the most well-managed organizations in the US. This corporation has supportive administrative and leadership teams that are always ready to teach, guide, and inspire both new and existing employers. A strategy which has contributed hugely to its remarkable organizational culture and performance.
Background of the company. Apple was founded in April 1976 by Steve Jobs and Steve Wozniak. Their collaboration began several years ago when Wozniak, a talented self-taught electronics engineer, began building boxes that allow him to make a free long-distance phone calls. Besides that, Apple is a multinational corporation that creates, manufactures, and sells mobile communication and media devices, personal computers, and portable digital music players. For example, iPhone, iPad, Mac, iPod, Apple TV, a portfolio of consumer and professional software applications, the iOS and macOS as operating system, iCloud, and a variety of accessories, service, and support offering among the product and service sold by the company. For vision, mission, core activity. For the vision specific as we believe that we are on the face of the earth to make great product and that's not changing. Mission. Apple mission is to bring in the best user experience to its customer through its innovative hardware, software, and service. Core activity. Apple has two key activities in its business model such as design and branding. For design, Apple business model is based on associating its product and service with emotional feeling in its customer. Branding thus connect people who want to be a Mac and create a desire them to purchase the product.
Planning in Apple. What are the goals or objectives? Companies aim to boost and advance its technology so as to satisfy the requirement of its target market. Apple is dedicated to engaging in 5 fundamental principles that guide its operational and production standards: accessibility, education, environment, inclusion and variety, privacy, and supplier responsibility, all of which are aligned with their company goals. Next, what are the plan of action to achieve goal? Apple innovate their new product by learning from their customers' complaint and skill. Before they commit to market their new product, first they study the error on their previous product first. Next, what are the established strategies of Apple? Each product displayed on the website has all the main point and specification written to create it easier for patrons to access the online. Next, incorporating the type of plan. This type of operational management planning result in the mapping of business product. In terms of components of the purchasing process, comparing different versions of things and trying out the product available within the store are among the tactics used. Every new product release require more precious to supply a top quality product. Apple is also willing to spend a lot of money on a product in order to test its durability and elegance. They are doing so because eager to ensure that customers see and procure it's worth what they get. Other than that, Apple is also highly conscious of how the store is laid out in order to grab the public's attention as well as inspire the desire to buy or sample the thing offer. That's all from planning.
Organizing. An organization hierarchical or corporate design is the mix of labor force gathering, asset and interconnection among these gathering and asset in the business. The hierarchical plan decides how the authoritative design is created and made due. Apple hierarchical design is successful in supporting business execution to guarantee administration in the business, particularly with respect to going up against Google, Samsung, Microsoft, IBM, Intel, Amazon.com, Sony, PayPal, and numerous different firms.
Democratic leadership style indifferentiate to profoundly absolutist authoritarian of Apple co-founder and lead CEO Steve Occupation. The current CEO Tim Cook works out an advanced majority rule administration. For Cook, it is critical to construct agreement among senior administration with respect to key choice for the commons. Besides accepting the best, but could allow more prominent independence to modern IT improvement group, diminishing the coordinate cooperation of the CEO in modern item advisement are prepared.
Next is controlling. In controlling, assess how well the association has accomplished its objective and to make retrospective move depending on the situation to keep up with or further develop execution. Next is the process and standard. First is controlling is an orderly interaction that really look at real execution against the set norms and guarantee satisfactory advancement. Second is business director need to persistently take per using to be certain that the business is on the correct way. Third is controlling is expect to work with coordination as well as supporting preparation. Lastly is it should be at the end work that man highlight once the exhibition has adjusted to set down plans.
Review and evaluation. Task of manager is monitoring performance to evaluate how well the organization has achieved its goals and take corrective action as needed to maintain or improve performance. Steve Jobs monitor the performance of Tim Cook. Apple Incorporation share increase and the company value has almost doubled since Steve Jobs did. Even Apple hasn't released anything big and new. For correction action, Apple manufacture improved electronic technology and offers smaller device to market. Apple Incorporation recently come out with Apple Supplier Responsibility 2012 progress report details their effort improve workers' protection and factory condition. Apple does not allow the use of underage labor if reach legal working age by time. They will take immediate corrective action.
Continue with selected function and related issue with regard to this function. One of 4 functions of management that we believe is the most important in Apple is planning. Why you rank it as important compared to other? Because planning is a primary managerial activity that involves such as defining the organization's goal, establishing an overall strategy for achieving those goals, and developing plan for organizational work activities. Next is what happened to management without this function. Without planning, Apple would not be imaginable to have a decent administration since the incorporate among its target. Further development independent direction fully intent on accomplishing an ideal end.
How does it interact with other functions? Planning interact with other management functions in manager plan by choosing what to achieve, where during the planning process, the management put forth the objective to achieve. For the last question is what issue related to this function? Apple stated that strong negotiating bias can affect the interest of suppliers in the marketplace by imposing on suppliers less favorable terms in terms of price, quality, or service.
Solution and recommendation. Solution. In this issue, Apple plans to target their products to buyers who don't look at the price. As such, they plan to innovate their products to attract customers, and the impact of Apple's stock has increased and their profit have also risen. Recommendation. Apple has also innovated their products where the new products Apple release are from their own survey. For example, Face ID, No Button Home, Find My Apple, shortcuts, and so on.
Conclusion. Apple Incorporation is a company that focuses on technology product. Steve Jobs was the important person who led to the success of the company and currently replaced by Tim Cook. For Steve Jobs, the mission of Apple was his mission also. Planning, organizing, leading, and controlling are essential parts of manager job. Management is very important for a successful company. Okay, any question?
I want to ask question for you. My question is, why do you think planning is the important function in management? Can you explain to me? Thank you.
Because planning is considered a basic function of management, it means that a plan is necessary for any other managerial function, be it organizing, directing, staffing, or controlling.
Okay, next question.
What key activities in Apple Company? Thank you.
Okay, Apple has two key activities in its business model such as design and branding. Last question.
What makes Apple successful?
The answer of the questions, Apple's success lies in a strategic vision that transcends simple desktop computing to include mobile device and wearables. Both performance and design are key drivers of the Apple brand and its ongoing success.
Okay, thank you. That's all from us.